Welcome to our 11.1 lesson intro video. We have an essential question that we're going to be able to answer from lesson 11.1, and that is, what information about data sets can you get from different data displays? So in this first lesson, here's a quick overview of what we're going to look at. We're going to focus on 3 different types of displays: dot plots, histograms, and box plots. You may have seen some of these before, so we'll get into the details of these. Dot plots will display each data value from a set of data. So you're going to see individual points. This will show clusters, gaps, and the outliers in the data set. So we can see, here's what a dot plot looks like down here. In this data set, I could say, oh, I had 3 11s, or I had 1 15. And you can see individually how many you had of each value in your data set. A histogram does not show the individual values, but shows the shape of the data. The data are organized into intervals, and the bars show the frequency or the number of times. So we're going to see that word a lot when we deal with histograms, the frequency, the number of times that the data within that interval occur. So we can see a histogram down here, looks like a bar graph type of graph, and the intervals are going to be along the x-axis. So this, we're telling, I guess we know what this data was, number of posts per day. So how many posts per day were between 6 and 7? How many people had between 8 and 9 posts per day? Or how many people had between 10 and 11 posts? And the frequency on the left is telling us how many. So there were 2 people that had 6 to 7 posts per day. You can see that there were 5 people that had 10 to 11 posts per day. So we don't see the individual posts or individual data values. So I don't know how many people had 10 or 11, but I know that there were 5 in that interval. All right, box plots is our third display of data that we're going to focus on. This will show the center, which is our median, and the spread of the distribution. Box plots provide the following information about a data set. You have a minimum value, the smallest, maximum value, the biggest. Median values will be the very middle, and then you have this first and third quartile. So you may have seen these before, called a box and whisker plot. But we just shorten that to box plots. The box is going to show the middle 50% of the data. The little whisker guy on the end shows the lower 25% of the data. And here we don't have, well, let me just pretend. We're going to pretend this has a little whisker over here. That would be the upper 25% of the data. The median is going to be that line that's in the middle of the box somewhere. But we'll get into the details of box plots in one of our videos for this lesson. But after we go through our videos, we will be able to answer that essential question. What information about data sets can you get from different data displays? So get excited.